So, guys, welcome, and we're so happy to have you this morning. And we are extremely honored on a public holiday in the USA to have Tara Wilson, our Pro 9 leader, join us and to share a little bit of information with us about our upcoming events. And guys, thereafter, I'm going to share a little bit more information with you and also launch an incentive for November. So, Tara, thank you so much. For those of you that don't know Tara, she's a beautiful lady. She's been out pretty recently, a few months back. She came out and did a tour across Australia. And I think many of you fell in love with Tara. She's a mum of three. She's built this business in between a hectic lifestyle of children and husband and all that goes with it. And she is a Pro 9 level in our business, which is about minimum 500,000 in value every single month. So, Tara, we are so grateful to have you, and we're going to keep this really short this morning because we're just respectful of people's time. So I'm going to hand straight over to you. Thanks, Tara.
Wonderful. Absolutely. Thanks, guys. Good to see your faces. And I just wanted to share a couple thoughts today about the upcoming visit from our Chief Science Officer, Dr. Natalie Chevreau. And for those of you guys who don't know that, you can always go online and look up her bio. She's been in the scientific research and development for 26 years. You probably don't have any of these, but some of the most prestigious high-end department stores like Nordstrom and Macy's and Sephora, she has developed high-end nutraceuticals and cosmetics for those companies, and including one of the best-selling skin products globally of all time, a skin product called Strivectin, and she was a co-formulator for that. So she brings a lot of great experience to the table and is really good at researching and finding the best quality and finding, the best things that were going to make a real difference in us. It's not about selling products. It's about products that give people results. So I am not going to go too much into that because you'll get to meet her. What I want to do is talk to you now, business person business. This isn't about a science seminar. This is about an entrepreneur to entrepreneur. I'm going to give you a few tips on if I were in your shoes and she was coming into my market halfway across the world. Number one is make it a priority. You guys should have this in your calendars to get there. Get arrangements for work, for school, for children, for daycare, for any responsibilities. Book it and make an absolutely solid commitment to go there and hear the science if you have not from Dr. Chevreau herself. So no excuses, make this a priority as an entrepreneur. You want to build a global business, right? You want to be very successful at this, right? Maybe some of you guys want to be a six-figure earner. Maybe some of you guys want to be a millionaire. You can't get there without knowing everything. So it's not enough to say, well, I'm not a science person. You need to learn the science. You're working with a publicly traded biotech company, and the basis, the foundation of everything we do is science. So be there to learn. Number two is when you're there, be present. Number two is don't go alone, meaning don't just show up. Who do you know that's a professor? Who do you know that's a nursing profession, nursing student, a doctor, a chiropractor, a physical therapist, anybody in the health and wellness field? There's a great video that you guys may have seen. It's an internal medicine doctor, Dr. Alice Reed here from the United States. She did not get involved in network marketing until somebody brought her to see one of the doctors in person, and now she's all in and tours the world and puts videos about what it means to have peer-reviewed studies, etc., because someone connected her with the science. So do not go alone. Grab a friend, grab a neighbor, grab a customer, grab people on your team, but do not show up by yourself. Grab somebody that is health and wellness related, grab somebody that is fitness related, grab somebody that's in the medical profession, and bring them to say, hey, you got to come hear from our doctor. Number three, when you are there, be present. And I mean be present. Put down your cell phones. Unless it's an emergency, do not be on your cell phones. Take notes. I would recommend getting there early and being in the front row, right? Take notes, review your notes, share your notes, talk afterwards. with your friends, your teams, on what you learned. What was the biggest takeaway? What did you not know? What was an aha moment? No calls, no hanging out in the hallway. I know we all love to, socialize, but leave the socializing for before and after. Be present, be there as a student. I look at this as very seriously, right? My income is very serious income. It's now over $600,000 a year US. That's a lot of money, and I pride myself on being a science student, a student of the industry as well as the science, right? Because I want to be a person of value. I got up, we all know me, I don't like to get up in the morning, and East Coast time is 3 hours off at the first day, even though it was like 4:30 my time. I got up and I went to the science seminar. Why? Because we launched a new product. I wanted to hear about the omega. I wanted to hear why our omega was superior. I wanted to hear about the hand cream, etc. So be there, be present, take notes, and be there as a student to learn so that you can add and you can have a multi-million-dollar a year business as well. Number 4, know it, learn it, review your notes, teach it, discuss it amongst your team, right? Make sure that when somebody asks you a question about, any of the products, the Nerf 2, Nerf 1, whatever, you don't have Nerf 1 yet, right? Nerf 2, the science. Why is the tru-science great? What is Nerf 2? How does it work in our bodies? Why is it different than supplements? What is Nerf 2 activation? Whatever it is that you want to know, make sure that you are, like learning it, so that when someone asks you, guys, knowledge is power. That's the one thing I've learned in my career, is knowledge is power. The way you're going to feel if you truly understand what this does on a cellular scientific level, you really understand it, that will give you confidence in every conversation that you have going forward. Not only that, but anyone that comes into your team, you're going to be able to explain it to them. You're going to be able to answer your questions. You're going to be able to answer the questions of their potential customers, distributors, things they get messaged to you, and that makes you a person of value. And a person of value makes more, is paid higher in the marketplace than someone who's not of value. And again, these are things that you can do, in your own time to increase your value, which will increase your paycheck. And number 5, I would say prepare right now is bring great questions. Good leaders ask great questions. So she knows all of our products inside and out, especially the skin products. She was actually brought on board to develop the tru-science. She actually brought it to the World Skin Summit. She'll probably talk about that, and presented it because of the results were so staggering, so amazing. And then she got it patented, and it's clinically proven. So she knows these products inside and out. Ask questions. This will give you an edge on your competition of why our product versus this company or this company, this MLM or this retail company or this one online. She will give you information that will help you, so that again, that you can tell your customer and why the benefits, why they would want to switch to our product. So again, you guys have a great opportunity to talk with our Chief Science Officer to learn the products inside and out. And I would encourage all of you to get there, to bring people, to learn it, to know it, to be present, to share it, and to make sure that you get all your questions answered. So I know that Charlotte has a few things to share with you about the times, the dates, etc. So thank you, Charlotte, for having me on. I love scrolling and seeing all of your beautiful faces. I can see some smiles. Wave back if you like. Hi. Wake up. Hey, wake up, Una. I see you. Wake up, Kim. I see Kim now.
Oh, Tara, thank you so much. Thank you.
Look
Guys,
at Sandra.
does anybody have a question for Tara? If you have a question, pop it in there quickly, and then we can ask her. So, Tara, you're so spot on, with the knowledge. Guys, we don't have to be scientists. We don't have to be doctors, but knowledge is power. And just knowing a little bit more is really, really powerful. Do you know, another thing I want to say to you about Dr. Fifi is I don't know if Dr. Fifi will come back to Australia again. It's a long way for her to travel, guys. And I know this tour has really, really been a challenge for her to put together. We've had to be very careful with what we've booked her in for. We've only been allowed 4 meetings maximum. We've had to cancel one of the cities, Rockhampton. She can't be there. And it's because, you know, she is getting on in age, and so I don't know if we're going to see Dr. Fifi again in Australia. You may need to go to global to see her again. So make use of this opportunity. I think it's going to be worth gold. Guys, Una's saying she's been awake for 2 hours, last. So she's so guys, as far as the events are concerned, so we start on the 23rd in Townsville. That's a Thursday. We've got a morning meeting for an hour and a half with Dr. Fifi there in a hotel. Then we Saturday in Brisbane. That's the 25th. The 26th will be in Sydney, and the 27th, the Monday, we're in Melbourne. Please make an opportunity of this as well to take photos with her. So she will be there a little bit before and a little bit after. What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to get her on for a full 90 minutes before the opportunity meetings, so that if you want to bring a guest to come and listen to Dr. Fifi, it has now been opened to all guests. I spoke to Pam yesterday, and it's been confirmed now, guys, that you can bring non-distributors, so people that are not even a customer yet, or people that are not a distributor yet. You can bring them along. The 90 minutes before our opportunity meetings, she's going to do training on the studies. So she's going to pick the top studies and explain to us what they mean. And then she's allowing 30 minutes for Q&A. Now, Q&A is going to be very much managed. If you have a question or questions for Dr. Fifi, please email them through to me, charlotte@charlotteventer.com, and we're going to put those questions together and issue them to her beforehand so that she's prepared as well. And then we don't have the same thing being asked over and over and over, okay? So please make sure you email your question. Do not be disappointed on the day if your question is not going to be heard, because we need them beforehand. Guys, the other thing I want to tell you is that you are the first team, from what I know, that's been told that this is open to guests as well. And we have limited numbers. So if you have not gone and bought your ticket or booked tickets for guests, do that today before we sell out. Okay? So I can see we're going to sell out countrywide. Please make sure you do that, because our venues are very limited and restricted with numbers. So go to the LifeVantage Australia events page, and you'll see all the events on there, plus the ticket links. And, you know, of course, for guests, it's free. So you can just go and book, you know, 5 tickets, whatever. Please don't book tickets if you don't know they're definitely coming, okay? So, guys, does anybody have any questions? Just unmute yourself if you have any questions regarding the upcoming tour and Dr. Fifi, or put it up in the chat. I'll wait for you to put it up in the chat. And so now I want to share with you that we are launching within our team for the next 3 weeks. So this is until the end of November, a really, really exciting incentive. Many of you will be aware of Simon Chan. Simon Chan is a guy that owns a company called MLM Nation. If you don't listen to Simon's podcasts, you really should. It's very valuable information for our industry specific. He does extensive training across the world. He's known as one of the network marketing trainers. He's been in network marketing himself. He built a 6-figure, 7-figure income with Usana. Many of you know Usana. So he's been on the ground, he's done the work, he knows what we need, and he's an exceptional trainer. Now, Simon Chan has a convention in Brisbane in February. It's from the 23rd until the 25th of February. It's called No BS, No Hype. And guys, a ticket to attend this convention costs 625 Australian dollars. And we are giving away 6 free tickets to our top 6 enrollers for the month of November. So top 3 customer enrollers and top 3 distributor enrollers, you are going to get a free ticket to go and attend this convention, which I can tell you will change your life. And what an amazing time of the year as well. It's right at the start of the year, so it's going to propel your business even more. Not just that, guys, you're going to get an hour of Q&A with Simon as a one-on-one, and you are also going to go to dinner with Simon. So the 6 of us, or 6 of you and myself, will be there attending a special dinner with him, and you'll get an hour of just sitting down, talking with Simon, asking him questions about your business. This, I will tell you, is worth thousands of dollars. He charges about $2,000 an hour training and coaching people. He coaches me, guys, and I'll tell you that I'm paying over $20,000. In fact, it's about 20,000 US dollars a year to be trained by him. So I hope you see the value in this. It is exceptional, and it is going to change your business. So please do run for this. Top 3 customer enrollers, top 3 distributor enrollers. I'll put up the information in a little bit, and I hope you're excited about this, guys. So we have a question. Can we bring guests to the distributors training as well? I live an hour away, and with my prospects, give my prospects a lift. Yes, absolutely. So Sabine, that's what I've just mentioned before, is that the training with Dr. Fifi has been opened up to everybody. So you can bring all your guests now to that. And we're going to start the training with Pam doing an update. I may do like a 10-15 minute specific training. And then Dr. Fifi is going to do 90 minutes before the opportunity meeting, so that if you do bring a guest, there's going to be 90 minutes of product-specific training. We'll have a 30-minute break, and then we have the opportunity meeting. So, but please register them, get tickets, otherwise you're not going to fit them in, guys. We're going to sell out. So, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much, Tara, for being on. She's saying thank you for having me, and of course, we say thank you for coming on, and thank you to all of you guys. So Kelly Perry is saying the distributor training with Dr. Fifi starts at 1 p.m. Now, guys, if the training says, let's say your training at the moment says from 5 to 7 is training, and 7:30 to 8:30 is the opportunity meeting, what we mean is that between the 5 and 7 of those 2 hours, 90 minutes is going to be Dr. Fifi training. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I'll put it up in anyway, and I'll just clarify. I'll put up the times for you so we clarify that. Yes, G, thanks for this reminder. You are not, absolutely not allowed to record Dr. Fifi, not even her voice. It is not allowed. Nobody is allowed to ever record Dr. Fifi. So, guys, if you don't get there, you're not going to get the information. Okay, we are not allowed, it's just a company rule to protect the company. We are not allowed to ever record her voice or by video. So please note that. Do not put your business at risk by recording her and sharing that. It is just not allowed, okay? It will be announced at the event as well. So, guys, I'm going to put up the times for you just to clarify exactly what we mean by when Dr. Fifi will be training. But please go book your tickets. Please run for this, this amazing, life-changing incentive for you to really have this one-on-one coaching and to be trained by a master himself. So thank you so much, guys. Have an awesome Saturday and an awesome weekend, and take care. This meeting is officially wrapped, guys. Thank you.